I'm Joe Nabello for KnicksNow.com. The team returned to the practice facility. Landry Fields is singing. They're also bowling in a marquee game against the Boston Celtics. It's all right here on Knicks All-Access Weekly. Tuesday afternoon marked the first practice for the Knicks after the All-Star break. The team jumped right into action in preparation for the final 31 games.
It was good. They all came back enthused and ready to roll and ready to start the second half of the season. We've had 14 guys all able to play. We've never had that before.
I feel like this team is very deep, maybe the deepest team in the league. So now it's just about putting it all together.
It'll be a time to get everything straight and get JR and the new guys on the same page, get Melo and Amari with Jeremy. So there's a lot of stuff that we have to get through.
We had a nice little break, and so we're just trying to make sure we're in game shape and that we're ready to go tomorrow.
Following the practice session, players participated in a fan forum for season subscribers, and one particular Knick showcased his musical talent.
I see your name in shiny lights.
Oh,
Hey, a different city every night. Oh, I swear, the room better prepare for when the Knicks win that hardware.
Yeah! 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 Landry, Landry, Landry.
This is a team game, and we have to guard Cleveland with Knick defense.
We got to make sure we take care of business, and then we dropped one to them earlier in the year, and so we got to make sure we come out with some energy and with something to prove.
We can build on the success of the latter part of the first half of the season and continue that on and really amp up the defensive effort.
Garden is electric right now. We're playing great ball. We can't wait to get in the playoffs. It's good to have basketball in the Garden again.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena. Tonight's matchup features the Cleveland Cavaliers and the New York Knicks. New York, make some noise.
Wednesday night at the Garden, the Knicks got off to a rocky start and even fell behind by 17 points, despite many highlights on their home floor.
We had to get our legs back. We kind of had the All-Star break legs out there, and we felt like we wasn't playing like the way we know how to play and the team that we want to be.
If you watched most of the games yesterday, the guys coming back off of All-Star break, especially the teams at home, they struggled. We just talked about the spirit and the team effort that we needed the second half.
Steve Novak jumped off the pine to hit 5 long bombs and scored 17 in the game to ignite the New York offense.
Alley-oop! Oh, play from Smith! Wow, that was a great pass by Baron Davis.
The bench out play started tonight, and because of it, we were able to feed off their energy. We got to have identity and how athletic our bench is. We should come out like that and play every night.
Our second unit did an awesome job. We've been talking a lot about our depth, and so that's going to be a strength of ours.
Alley-oop to Stephen! Wow!
New York rallied to score 71 second-half points in the exhilarating come-from-behind 120-103 victory over the Cavs.
It's big to control your home court, take your home court. So to get this one was big for us.
We're just going to try to keep getting better and worry about the Knicks and be ready to go Sunday.
Back at Madison Square Garden Training Center for a light practice on Thursday, the Knicks working together and trying to take advantage of the rare time on the practice floor.
We need to continue to build, and we're at 500, and so hopefully we can get well over that.
Mission accomplished for February. We played well during that month, which is something that we was keying in on. And now it's a tough month in March because, again, first game is Boston, then we got a few tough games with Chicago and some other teams coming up shortly. So it's going to be important for us to get out rest and get out to a good start.
I think we're at a better understanding now, and so we just need to continue to grow. And it's not necessarily getting used to each other because we kind of are there. It's just finding a good balance and stuff like that.
At Friday's practice, the team discussed their incredible potential with the newfound depth and began preparation for a long 4-game road trip on the horizon.
Just playing hard, practicing hard, and trying to get better, fix our mistakes.
The biggest thing is the players themselves are buying into what we're doing, and they're getting good chemistry among themselves, and then we'll see where it goes.
It's going to be a tough road trip, but we're going to have to grow, and we're going to have to win some games. Otherwise, we're going to fall behind in the playoff race.
I think we can be be the best on the bench, best on the floor, best whatever. That's our goal, and these guys are working through there, so working toward that. So we think we can get some things done.
We feel confident about our team and how good we can be. Boston obviously has had our number for the previous 6 games or so. But, you know, we feel good about the opportunity we have. We feel like we can go into Boston. We feel like we can get a win. We have such a great and deep team now to where we have a better chance to win.
Welcome to Knicks Bowl 13.
It's always good to bowl. You know, I think bowl will bring a lot of people out, bring people together, have some fun. Season take a hold as fans, and it's just a good night out. I think the Garden Dreams is doing a great job.
A lot of pressure. This group's in trouble. This group's in trouble.
You know, I think whenever you can combine having a good time and, you know, like I say, meeting some of your fans as well as, you know, providing for Garden of Dreams, you know, it's helping all around.
With a highly anticipated matchup against their arch rival looming, the Knicks made sure the team was on the same page just 1 day away from the showdown against the Celtics.
You know, tighten some screws out there, get on the same page. You know, try to get our chemistry down. I know it's only been, a week, but everybody seems like they're on the same page. Everybody's playing hard in practice. We just want to translate into the game.
We're both fighting for the 7th, 8th spot right now. Now they have higher aspirations, so do we. So this is a home game for them that I'm sure they feel like they have to have, and this is a good part that we can measure ourselves. And just because it's Boston, it adds a little extra spice.
It's going to be a physical game, and it's going to be a tough game. We got to play the game for 48 minutes. So you just got to stay to what your game plan is and go out and execute.
We all locked in. And, this is a big road trip for us coming up.
Boston, so there's a rivalry there, and it's some good stuff, and it's in our division, and we need to also try to get in the playoffs. There's a lot of implications.
You know everybody's watching. You get a little more excited for that game, and you just got to go out there and compete.
But to start this long road trip off with a win, that's the most important thing. So, why not go through Boston and try to get that one?
It is the Celtics and the Knicks. It's the center of the NBA tonight.
Go, fellas. We need this one. This started with a great road trip, man. Let's have a road to win.
Let's go. Knicks!
Welcome to the TV Garden for today's game between the New York Knicks and the Boston Celtics.
Entering enemy territory in Boston with the season series knotted at 1 apiece, the Knicks seized the lead in the second quarter behind some strong play from Melo and Stat.
Felt like we were getting everything we wanted. We were pretty much controlling the pace.
A little bit up and down with our energy, which we got to correct, but overall, I thought we played pretty well.
New York grabbed a halftime 5-point advantage while shooting 56% from the floor. The bench was effective once again with Steve Novak's three-point shooting and Iman Shumpert in the open court. The third quarter belonged to the C's as they snatched the lead back with a quick 9-4 run out of the locker room and outscored the Knicks 29-16 in the period.
They're a great defensive team, especially second half. So they came out with great intensity.
Down the stretch, New York mounted a major comeback in the final stanza. Shump pounded a monster one-handed slam in the paint early in the fourth. Jeremy Lin drilled a wide-open tray at the 2:07 mark, and with less than a minute to play, Melo connected on a layup to hand back New York the lead 99-98. After a Paul Pierce jumper, Melo answered on the opposite side with an incredible bucket and 101-100 lead for the Knicks. Novak would hit a pair of free throws before Pierce drilled a contested three-pointer to tie the game at 103 and send the contest into overtime. Despite the valiant effort, 25 points from Melo, 16 from Stat, and 14 from Lin, the Knicks fell short in Beantown 115-111.
Overall, I thought we played pretty well. We just too many turnovers and just didn't finish it up.
Anytime you lose, it's never a fun feeling. But, it's on to the next. We got the Mavericks coming up next. We got no time to dwell within this loss. We got to move on to the next one.